A very good afternoon to all our viewers. It's the 19th of September 2014. I'm Joel Outscoon coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo with your lunchtime news bulletin. Let's first take a look at the headlines for this afternoon. Transporting of ballot boxes to polling centres for the Uva Provincial Council election commences. Suspect of the murder of an 8-year-old girl in Akmimana dies after drowning. Services on the main railway line restored. Scotland says no to independence from the UK. Starting off with your stories, the suspect who nabbed and murdered the 8-year-old child in Akmimana on the 17th has died after drowning while attempting to flee police custody. The police media spokesperson's office said that upon arresting the suspect yesterday, he was taken back to the scene of the crime to locate the tools used in the murder. At this instance, the suspect has dived into the Madula area in an attempt to flee police custody. The police had managed to recapture the suspect, but he has died upon admission to the Karapitia hospital. The railway control rooms say that the issue that cropped up in connection to the defect in signal lights along the railway line has been rectified and train services have recommenced as normal.
The train service along the main railway line was delayed due to a malfunction in the signalling system. The railway control room said that the malfunction affected the areas from Orogodawata to Pallevala and Nigambo. The reason behind the issue has been found to be a defect in the main railway control room. However, the railway control room said that as the situation has been restored, train services are running as scheduled. The malfunctioning of the signalling system caused delays to trains plying from Colombo Fort to Polgahavela and Polgahavela to Colombo Fort.
Moving on to one of our local headline-making news this afternoon, the Newsfirst election headquarters has made all preparations to provide the latest updates ahead of the Uva Provincial Council elections, which are scheduled to take place tomorrow. Our reporters are currently in Badulla and Monragala districts for this purpose.
The Newsfirst team has toured the city of Monragala from morning up until 12 o'clock, and we've seen a large number of police officials who were deployed on duty for the Uva Provincial Council elections. Now the Royal College in Monragala, which can be considered as the hub, has issued ballot boxes for 318 voting centres around the city of Monragala.
Ballot boxes were transported from Royal College Monragala to other respective polling stations located in the Monragala district this morning. Elections Commissioner Mahinda Deshapriya arrived at Royal College in Monragala this morning. There are no incidents. We wanted to pay a visit since the polls are scheduled to take place in this area. That's about it. There is no need for a special inspection. All activities are taking place peacefully. Meanwhile, ballot boxes were transported from the Viharamadevi Balika Vidyalaya and Badulla Central College to polling stations in the Badulla district. Here's Sandro Ferdinando bringing us the latest update of the preparations taking place in the Mahayangane area.
Very good afternoon to our viewers. I'm here in Mahayangane, and Mahayangane is one of the 9 polling divisions in the Badulla district, where we found out that 93,388 persons are eligible for voting, and among them there are people who are engaged in farming activities. We spoke to them and they said that they are really looking forward for the Provincial Council elections and they are very keen about it. Apart from that, there are 77 polling stations in Mayangana, and we contacted the returning officer of the Bauda district who said that the ballot boxes are currently being transported and all election-related activities are being currently taken place in a successful manner.
Starting off sports news this afternoon, the 17th Asian Games kicked off amidst a gala ceremony to welcome the athletes of the game.
Asian Games, which commenced in Incheon, South Korea today, will host 36 sports and 439 events. Around 10,000 athletes from 45 countries across Asia are slated to participate at this year's Games. The athletes were welcomed to the sports village ahead of the Games yesterday. The organizers told media that security has been beefed up in and around the city of Incheon and added that all preparations are currently underway to ensure the success of the Games. Many promotional campaigns took place in several areas of the Incheon city in line with Asian Games 2014. Meanwhile, 80 Sri Lankan athletes representing 9 sporting events are set to participate in the Games this year. Chintanagi Talvithanage, gold medalist at the Commonwealth Games, is captaining the Sri Lankan team.
With that, we wrap up lunchtime news for today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Joel Outspoon for News First. Have yourself a great weekend ahead.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.